Hey, what is up, guys? Today I'm going to talk about how to maximize your time at the gym. Because we're spending all this energy, we're spending all this time working out at the gym. So we want to make sure that whatever time we're putting in, whatever energy that we're putting in, we're getting the most out of it. So we're going to talk about that today. And I'm going to talk about two concepts today. One is training to failure, which you can see on the diagram on the left. And one is training until you have 1 to 3 reps in reserve, right? That means you can perform 1 to 3 more reps until you reach failure, okay? And I'm going to talk about what is a smarter strategy, but what I see often and how we can fix it. So let's use the example of on the left, training to failure. And let's define the term training to failure first. What it means is you do as many reps as you can with good form until you cannot do a single repetition. That is what training to failure means. Okay? So let's say we utilize this concept and we go about our exercise, and you can see here that set 1, set 2, set 3, the amount of reps that, let's say, Bob can do decreases quite drastically across the sets. And this is because he's working to failure, so he's fatiguing his muscles quite a lot. And you can see here that the total amount of reps that he does throughout 3 sets is 22 reps. Right? But let's look at Jenny here on the right-hand side. She's using 1 to 3 reps in reserve, right? You can see from set 1 to set 3, her reps aren't as heavily affected with using the concept of reps in reserve, and her total volume is 25 reps, which is higher than Bob. So we can say here that Jenny is working out a little bit in a smarter manner, because in this way she can perform more repetition, which equals more volume, which equals more work, which equals more muscle and strength, right? Now, the problem with leaving 1 to 3 reps in reserve, though, is most people suck at guessing how many reps they have in reserve. So let's just say that Jenny is absolutely horrible at guessing how many reps in reserve she has, and she performs 9, 8, 8 reps. But if I get her to push herself and actually work to failure, Jenny, if she was really bad at guessing, might be able to do 5 more reps on top of 9 reps. So that's not 1 to 3 reps in reserve. That's 5 reps in reserve. So she's leaving quite a lot on the table, and she's missing out on a lot of volume that she could have done, right? So although Jenny's using a smarter approach here, if she's bad at guessing how many reps she has in reserve, it's not very effective, right? So this is when we would utilize something like training to failure to show us actually how many reps we have in the tank. So let's say, Jenny is holding 20 kilos here, and I go, Jenny, I want you to do as many reps as possible while maintaining good form with the weight you're carrying right now. Boom, boom, boom. And she does 15 reps. So Jenny's reps in reserve, 1 to 3 reps in reserve, if she had hit 15 reps, would be 12 to 14 reps. So she should be working towards that rep range if she truly wants to be working at 1 to 3 reps in reserve, right? So the point in all this, and the reason why you might be receiving this video from me, is I want you to challenge yourself across your exercises. And it's in set 1, I want you to do as many reps as possible and see actually how much you can do. because most of you will be surprised. You will have a lot more reps in the tank than you think, right? And this will take some discipline. It will take some willpower for you to actually push yourself to your limits, because I'm not next to you pushing you, right? You have to be your own personal trainer. So give that a go and see actually how many reps you have in the tank. And then that is kind of your new standard at which you should be working in, and continuing the 1 to 3 reps in reserve with that new standard. Cool. Guys, I hope that helps. Let me know if you have any questions of this, and I'll speak to you soon.